Hello, teacher. Today I am going to talk to you about chemical bonding. Chemical bonding, okay, is when the electrons of each hydrogen atom of the hydrogen molecule are shared between a nucleic. The molecule's electrons can be pictured as occupying overlapping orbitals moving about freely in their orbital. The bonded are atoms, they do vibrate a bit, not much, just a little bit, and as long as their potential energy remains close to the minimum, they are covalent bonds. Covalent bonded to each other. The in a form of a covalent bond, the hydrogen atoms are released as energy as they change from isolated individual atoms to parts of a molecule. The amount of energy released equals the difference between the potential energy at the zero level and at the bottom of the valley. And the same energy must be added to separate the bonded atoms. Next, I will talk about atoms tend to form to follow the octet rule. Unlike atoms, the noble gas atoms exist independently in nature. They possess a minimum of energy existing on their own because of the special stability of their electrons configuration. This stability results the fact that, with exception helium and its two electrons in a complete filled-out outer shell, the noble gas atoms' outers and p orbitals are completely filled by a total of 8 electrons. Now I'm going to talk about some exceptions to the octet rule. As you see, hydrogen bonds forms in which it surrounds by only 2 electrons, which are boron is one of them. Electrons pairs are shared covalent bonds, and boron tends to form bonds in which it's surrounded by 6 electrons. Next, I'm going to talk about dots placed around an electron symbol. Covalent bond formation usually involves only electrons in an atom's outermost energy levels, or in the atom's valence electrons. This is in order to keep track of these electrons, and it is helpful for the use of electron dot notation. Some atoms share multiple pairs of electrons. How is this? Okay. Some elements, especially carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen, can share more than one electron pair. A double covalent bond, or simply a double bond, is a covalent bond in which 2 pairs of electrons are shared between 2 atoms. Next is resonance structures show hybrid bonds. Some molecules and ions cannot be represented adequately by a single structure. Like, for example, each structure indicates that the ozone molecules has 2 types of bonds, a single one and a double one. Some compounds are networks of boron atoms. This is because covalent bonds that you have known of so far consist of many identical molecules held together by forces acting between each molecule. And yeah, that's all. Bye.